US blockade is hitting Iran hard. According to estimates, Iran is losing $435 million per day due to Hormuz closure. But Iran is already exploring alternatives even as possible. Diplomatic routes remain open with Washington. Imagine a scenario in which Iran doesn't need the Strait of Hormuz altogether. As the US tightens its naval grip in the region, Tehran is quietly exploring ways to bypass the blockade and keep its oil flowing. Because here's the reality. Iran isn't boxed in. It has options. At the center of this strategy is Chabahar Port, Iran's only deep-sea port with direct access to the Indian Ocean. Unlike ports inside the Persian Gulf, Chabahar sits outside the Hormuz chokepoint. That means tankers can load and leave without entering one of the most heavily militarized waterways on Earth. And then there's Jask Port, arguably even more critical. Connected by the Goreh-Jask pipeline, this route allows Iran to move crude oil from its southern oil fields directly to the Gulf of Oman. No need to pass through Hormuz. No exposure to US petrol concentration zones. At full capacity, this pipeline is designed to move up to 1 million barrels per day, a serious buffer against maritime disruption. This is where Iran's shadow fleet comes in. Aging tankers, reflagged vessels, ship-to-ship transfers, a system already used to bypass sanctions, now potentially scaled up under pressure. But Iran isn't just looking south, it's looking north. Through ports like Anzali and Amirabad on the Caspian Sea, Tehran is plugging into the International North-South Transport Corridor. This corridor connects India to Russia and Europe through Iran. Cargo can move from Iranian ports to Russia's Astrakhan, then through the Volga-Don Canal, into the Black Sea and beyond. It's slower than crude tankers, but far less vulnerable to US naval enforcement. And importantly, it deepens Iran's alignment with Russia and Central Asia, creating a parallel trade ecosystem outside Western control. And if maritime routes become too risky, Iran goes overland. Through Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon, Tehran has spent years building a strategic land corridor to the Mediterranean. Highways, rail links, militia-secured routes. It's not just about trade, it's about influence. To the east, the Chabahar-Zahedan Railway extends into Afghanistan and Central Asia, turning Iran into a transit hub for landlocked economies like Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. This is critical because it means Iran can stay economically relevant, even if sea routes are disrupted. So what does all this add up to? The US blockade may apply pressure, but it doesn't isolate Iran. Instead, it's accelerating a shift from visible oil tankers to hidden networks, from single choke points to multiple pathways, from dominance at sea to resilience across land, rail, and alternative ports. And that's the bigger story. Because in modern geopolitics, control isn't just about who commands the ocean. It's about who can bypass it. And Iran? It's been preparing for this moment for years.
If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Mirror Now.